Hi and welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel. If it is your first time here, karibu. I do reviews, very honest ones. I cook, I do time and money saving videos, and I motivate you to stay active because it is not always about the body. Today we are talking about how we are going to save on the dishwashing soap and water. That is the part that I suggest that you kindly subscribe to my channel. I want to thank the new crew. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I don't take it for granted. Asanteni sana. Now, look at my sink, and this is not the best way ya kufanya your sink situation. The reason is, if this is how your sink is, eventually you're going to end up with broken glasses and plates that have dents and situations like that. So before we even venture into saving the dishwashing soap and the water, make sure that this is not the situation in your sink. Separate your vyombo every time. Get the glasses off and the cups. Weka sahanis. You can get your dirty plates and then pile them pamoja kwa counter. Of course, you will keep them near because that will make it possible for you to be picking each and every when you are cleaning. You don't want to travel miles and miles away to your dining table to just come to your kitchen and continue cleaning, okay? So that is a by the way, but very important. If you don't do that, eventually you're going to have broken utensils, especially sana glasses. You don't want to have one left like me, one wine glass, because you broke all of them. Using a lot of soap does not guarantee you clean utensils, because a lot of soap means a lot of water, and consequently you're going to spend a lot of water and a lot of soap, and maybe you're going to be consuming that soap when you put your meals in the plates or cups and all that, because hazijakuwa rinsed vizuri. The point is to use just the right amount of soap that you need. This, and you are going 3 kilometers to pick your vyombo from the bedroom, from the balcony, from wherever, is going to make you spend a lot of money on the water bill. So don't do that. Put the vyombo close and then scrub them thoroughly, and then you can rinse them pamoja. If you are rinsing and then you need something that you want to pick or do something, then turn the water off and then pick whatever that you want to pick. You can also do like this. Have your buckets, kitchen buckets with kitchen basins with water, and then you put the dish washing soap. Remember the diluted one. Alafu yangu ija mix vizuri. You're not supposed to see the green stuff. Put your sponge in there and then wash from one bucket to the other bucket. Rinse directly from the sink. I don't do that because it doesn't seem to work for me. So what I do is I have the buckets, scrub from the sink, and then put in the buckets, because that will depend whether I have a lot, because my counter space is not as big. So, and then I'll remove from the buckets, rinse one off. Remember to rinse vyombo na maji ya kuran unless you don't have water running. The best way and to make sure that you have clean dishes ni ku rinse na running water. If you don't have running water, then have like the one place like where you scrub everything and toward the top coat dirt and then rinse twice. We are talking about saving the soap. This is something that is somewhat controversial. I don't think it should be controversial at all because it works, and I want you to try and let me know in the comment section whether it works. So instead of having your big bottle of dishwashing soap and your sponge, and then you do this every time you are washing your utensils, you are going to use a lot of soap, and considerably a lot of water, because if you do a lot of soap, then you will need to rinse your vyombos for a long time before zitoe hiyo soap. So this is what you do. What you need to do is make a soap ball, as it is called, soap ball in a quart. So, or do like me, I have this small bottle. Excuse my dirty colada. So this is what you do. You need a thing. You can have a bowl ya kawaida or a tin like mine, and what you need to do is put some dishwashing soap. Okay, and the right time to refill this is usually at night, sababu ya bubbling ndio isettle before you use it. Don't use a lot, like half the tin, and then you do water. So inamisha kidogo, don't shake it. Inamisha kidogo, let it go down. You can see it going down. Give the water time to go up the other side yenye ilikuwa na sabuni, and then take it back like that severally, and it will be fine. If you don't have that, use a kabakuli, pour your soap, and then put some water. Do like this. What is this called? Don't worry about that. So this is what will happen. Every time that you are cleaning your utensils, you are going to be soaking your sponge in, and then use this to scrub your utensils. We are cleaning the utensils now, and we are dipping our sponge in our soap ball. Tunasugua vyombo. But now, remember, there is this that is happening. Water is dripping. So don't do this mistake. If you put your sponge there and every time you scrub unaweka sponge there, you are wasting that soap. The best way is to put it kando. Just place it on a place where water is not running and washing away the dish soap, so that you can scrub 2 or 3 utensils. So on that note, I want to tell you about something that you should be doing, which is like how the order of washing utensils, because there's a way you should be cleaning utensils. So here's the thing: the cleanest to the dirtiest rule, and we are talking about things without oil and stuff like that. So glasses, after glasses, water glasses, wine glasses, then you go to the tea situation, and then you can get to a more greasy part like the bowls and the plates. And then we are talking about the more greasy stuff like the cooking pots and the cooking pans and stuff like that. So if you are going to utilize the soap on the sponge better, then you can dip it once. If you dip it once into the soap ball, then this can scrub all the glasses. So this is how you do it. Run the tap. After you run the tap, wet all the glasses, unajua kupitisha maji, and then funga tap. Every time that you're not going to be using the tap, make sure that it is turned off. So scrub all the glasses, put them kando, and then you can rinse them once and for all. You don't need to be a genius to know that if you leave your tap like this, then you're going to be losing a lot of water. This could look like maji kidogo, but putting a kitchen basin there for a minute or 2, that is 10 seconds. So you can tell me what will happen in an hour. If you have such a nasty like situation here, what you need to do is to pre-soak such before you start cleaning your vyombos. This goes to sufuria za ugali or anything you did some wet frying or such. So quick one, dishwashing soap, weka vizuri, and then you do bicarbonate of soda. Ikiwa hivi, you don't need to put the water. I don't put the water. but if it is a deep like sufuria, like, you can put kidogo and then you do the water, nothing will happen. And the good thing is this one, you just do a sponge and it will wipe everything, the grease, off nicely. Uta struggle, you won't corrode your non-stick pan or anything. So yeah, do that, it will save on the soap. Badala ya work around one scrub, it is not working another. This will cut the grease and you will save on the water. Again, remember this one, you like clean them the last, because if you clean this now and pour on the storage jar, utazipatia grease na hazikuwa na grease. So save the filthiest or the dirtiest and clean them the last, because after you're done cleaning this, the rest is just to clean your sink and you're done. Ew, this is nasty. Maybe when you're soaking those dirty greased pans and everything, you can also prepare your jiko for wiping. You can use the same water and soap business, but for stainless goodness, I use this. This cleans the jiko nicely, leaves it smelling nice, and they say it is antibacterial. Okay, so you just spray. That is a good irrelevant point, I know, but instead of coming back to start struggling to remove stuff on your cooker or stove, as people from the other side call it, then just do this. By the time you're coming to wipe it, it will be easy peasy. You can also block your sink situation. You pour a sabuni and then you run the water. So when you run the water, this is the water that you're supposed to be scrubbing your vyombo with. And then you can put in the next sink if you have like two sinks. If you have one, then you can have buckets where you put the clean scrubbed vyombos, or on the counters just stack the plates pamoja. Remember, you start with the glasses, cups, and the cleaner stuff, and then after that you drain this water, and now you can start rinsing your vyombos one by one. This is for washing this guy. Remember to clean the kitchen situations. Easy to vitamba. Replace them as often as you can. They are usually the dirtiest. Pamoja na this, remember, and your phone. That is irrelevant, I know, but it is not bad to know. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Rachel. In case you forgot, remember to subscribe to my channel. I give you 3 videos in a week: Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, 1 p.m. Nairobi time. Go ahead.